Welcome to Simply Living It. I want to thank you for clicking on today's video. Today we're talking about homeschooling and motherhood and life and marriage and all the things, some things that we do in our home that help me manage my time better and get the things done, if you will. So that's what's on the agenda for today's video. This video is a collaboration. I haven't done a collaboration in a very long time, but today's is a collab with two amazing homeschool mamas. Christy from One Blessed Mess is a homeschooling mama to 5, and Erin from The Eclectic Homeschooler is a homeschool mom of 4. And they are both going to be sharing just some practical tips, how they manage things. And maybe that looks like balancing to some. Maybe that looks like balancing it all. Maybe that looks like getting it done. Maybe that, I don't know what it looks like for you. But for me personally, time management is huge. Let's talk about it. When it comes to all the things that is asked of us on a daily basis, whether you are a work at home mom, whether you are a work away from home mom, if you're homeschooling or if you public school, however it looks, as women, we have so many things on our lists of things to do on a day-to-day basis, and we are asked and called in a million different directions. I think a common misconception is that we balance it well. And I hope that I never, ever put that image on you guys, because that is so far from the truth. I do not balance all the things well at all. If you knew me, if you knew my head, if you were in my head for 5 minutes, I swear you would run like 100 miles the other direction. I don't balance it all well. I don't. And I don't have some crazy thing to give you. But I sat down and I made a list of just practical things that we do every day. Balancing all the things is a huge, concept to swallow. And I don't swallow that well. It just vomits and comes back up. There are inevitably things that will hinder the progress of our day and things that will aid to it and welcome it, right? So for me, being mindful of the things that are going to hinder what I want to get done versus the things that are going to welcome what I want to get done in a day. Knowing those things, just like I know my setbacks, if you will, you know yours. You know the things that make it difficult for your kids to function when it comes to homeschool. You know the things that make it difficult for you to function and be productive in the day. You know those things because it's your life and you are living it. Mentally taking inventory and knowing I do better when the X, Y, and Z are accomplished in the morning. I do better when X, Y, and Z are accomplished in the evening. I do better when X is not allowed before school. Whatever that looks like for you. Here's what it looks like for us. No TV before school, period. If there is any sound or noise that is on prior to school, it is worship music. I will turn it on YouTube. I'll just turn on worship music, whatever my favorite playlist happens to be. I will turn that on while we do morning chores and while we do dishes. That's not every day, but if there is any sound in our home that is from a form of technology, that's what it's going to be. My boys do not watch TV before we start school because it will hinder our progress so much. Tip number 2 for kind of just moving through things smoothly, if you will, in your homeschool day. Having a clean, I'm saying clean loosely here, a put together, if you will, house before you go to bed. Don't take this and run with it. My house is not clean every night before I go to bed, but I'm telling you, on the days that I get the dishes done, on the days that the living room is somewhat put together and shoes are put away and bedrooms are somewhat organized, I wake up feeling so much better and just ready to bring on the day. Instead of waking up to a sink full of dishes that need done, nobody has clean bowls for breakfast, shoes are everywhere, there's dirt everywhere, there's messes everywhere. That always starts my day off on a bad foot. Reality is it happens because hello, we're living. We live here, it's not gonna be perfect and spotless, and I don't want that for my kids. But I will tell you that on the days that I take an extra 5 minutes before bed just to clean up the kitchen, clean up bedding, clean up floors, whatever it might be, 10 minutes. It's really, truly not a huge thing, but it makes such a difference in the morning. Yes, my boys have chores. Yes, they help out around the house. That's something we can talk about in a whole separate video. But for now, things for me personally to do to help flow through my day and make things just go a little bit more smoothly would be to pick up before I go to bed. Tip number 3, set a timer for your kids when they do their chores, their morning chores, their morning routine, whatever it looks like for you. Some people have schedules and menus laid out for their kids. We just know we wake up around this time before we do school. We need to make sure this are done. That's just how we do it. So setting a timer and saying, okay, boys, it's, whatever time it happens to be, you have 30 minutes to have your morning chore done, to have your bed made, to have your teeth brushed and be done with breakfast. And we're going to start our day. But if I give them 30 minutes, if I give them 45 minutes, be ready, have your morning chores done. That helps everything go so much more smooth because they are just like their mother. And if I send them to their room to clean their room, they're going to get distracted doing a million different things. And then 2 hours later, they're still in their rooms without the bedroom being clean. And we have not started school at all. So for us, setting a timer has been huge, 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 huge. Set a timer, try it. Let me know how it changes things in your home. Tip number 4 for helping things to flow smoothly in your home and in your homeschool, have a soft plan. And I'm saying soft plan because this is my take on what works for us. Maybe you like a routine, like a hardcore routine and a hardcore schedule, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and you have it all laid out. For me personally, it's soft. It's squishy. I can move it. I can change it. I can bounce it, whatever. Like it's soft. It's gonna flow with life as we move through life, okay? That's what things look like for us. That has helped me immensely. I get so incredibly stressed and overwhelmed when I try to follow 7 o'clock, we're doing this, 8 o'clock, we're doing that, 9 o'clock, we're doing that. I can't do that. I'll set a timer to get stuff done and say, okay, you better be done by 8 o'clock. We're gonna do this at 8 o'clock. That's different. For me, I can handle that. But when it comes to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, 12, you break for lunch, come back at 1 for school. No, I already lost my kids at 9 o'clock. Like, they're done. They're done. So they're just like me. They flow very well through the day as we just move through it. It's soft, it's squishy, helps us move and breathe well throughout our day. And as a new homeschool mom, that was the hardest thing for me to do because I used old school Abeka curriculum in the very first years. We've been at this for 9 years now, but in the very beginning, it was like, here's the guide and you're gonna follow it and you're gonna do absolutely everything listed and you're gonna do exactly what it says and you're gonna it was terrible. We cried so many tears over homeschooling, not even kidding, until finally 6, 7, 8, 9 years later, I figured out I don't have to follow that. I don't have to do what anybody's telling me to do. Like, this is mine. Own it. Own it. It will change your homeschool. And the 5th tip that I have, make sure you are taking time to laugh with your kids. And I know that sounds so random. I truly mean it. If you take time to play a game with your kids in the morning, wake up, play a quick game of some sort. Lately, we've been stuck on playing Mancala or the Guess Who card game. Play a quick game with your kids. Spend some quality, undivided attention with your kids. Change their mood. It will change their heart. It will change their feelings. It will change you. Spend time intentionally as a friend, as their mom. Don't get so stuck in all this homeschooling stuff and all this routine that you lose being their mom in all of it. Yes, you are the teacher. Yes, you are their mother. Yes, you are their friend. You are all the things to so many people. But do not lose that connection to your babies for anything. It's not worth anything. And if there is something that is coming between you and your babies and it's hindering that connection, let it go, reconnect, and then pull back. Truly, 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 that is how I feel. That connection is not worth sacrificing for anything. So if you're struggling, if you're feeling like you're gonna break, let something go. Maybe implement a few different things like examine, sit down and do exactly what I did. I sat down with my notebook and started examining pieces of our day. What I know helps our day flow well and what I know starts our day off on a complete wrong foot. There are so many variables from one day to the next, and I get that. If we can just be mentally aware, be mindful of where our time and energy and efforts are going, and actually live a little bit, laugh, love, connect, what a difference that can make in your home, in your homeschool, in your relationships with your children, with your husband. Try it. The things I want to share with you today, those are the things that I have noticed personally in our home that have helped me. that have helped our homeschool flow smooth, that have helped me balance whatever that looks like, because I haven't figured it out. I'm not doing it, but we're getting by. That's what I have for you in today's video. I'd love to hear from you mamas on this topic. Like always, I love to hear your thoughts and what you have to say in the comment section down below. So please share your thoughts and your ideas and your feelings and all the things with me. I would love to hear from you. That is what I have for you in today's video. I'd love it if you would check out Christie's channel and ERIN'S channel. They are both linked down below. They are both homeschooling mamas, and they are going to be sharing their heart on this exact topic. So I want to thank Christy and ERIN both for collaborating with me in today's video. This is a fun one. This is a hard topic to swallow because it looks different for everybody. There are no right or wrong answers in any of it. It's just us as moms saying, hey, this is what I noticed worked, and this is what I noticed causes chaos to unfold and throws everything out of whack. So just spend some time examining your heart, examining your home, your homeschool, your day. I mess up 1,010,000 times every single day. But I'm focusing on today. I'm focusing on right now, what I can do for today, what's gonna help me today, how can I manage better today? And then those little itty bitty moments of intentionality become habits. Then you see the change. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for clicking on this video. I will see you in our next video.